Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video for you on how to trim your own beard, because I know a lot of you are in quarantine and maybe your barbershop is closed. Maybe we're your barbers and we're closed for the next week or two, and so I want to make sure you're still able to look sharp and feel like yourself and really kind of shake the dust off. And so you will need a trimmer for this. I'm going to use the Andis Slimline Pro. You definitely don't have to get anything as serious as this one, but you can just get something from Walmart or Amazon. I would prefer a Wall or Andis or something like that. Just anything that has really small teeth like this, where you can create a nice clean line. So there's a couple of things about trimming up a beard that I want to talk about as far as guidelines go. A lot of people have a hard time figuring out what to do with this line and how exactly to get these lines right. So I want to share kind of my theory on where I keep these lines. So what makes a beard look really great is when it elongates the jaw, slims the face, and accentuates the features. So with this line right here, we want to have a nice curved line that goes right here from the cheekbone, straight down and hooks around and points right at the corner of the lip. So that's a good template to follow. You want a nice even curve all the way around, just like that. And then on the bottom right here, what you want to do is when you hold your head level, you want to have a solid silhouette. So you can't see a neckline down here, but if I lift up, it doesn't look like my beard disappears up here. Some of that's preference based, but if you're keeping a full beard look like I have right here, this is a couple months grown out, then you want to have a line that looks right with a full beard. So I always start right down here. So let's get into it. So my rule is about a finger or half a finger above the Adam's apple. My Adam's apple is right here. So I'm going to go about a finger above it. All right, so now I'm just going to make the line and then I'll clear out the bottom later. So now we want to go to the jaw over here. And my rule over here is about a finger below the jaw. So we've got a finger above the Adam's apple, a finger below the jaw. All right, and we'll do the other side. All right, so now I'll just clean up all of this underneath. Now that I've got a good line. All right, and so let's talk about the line back here. It's really, really hard to see this line, so if you can, get a little hand mirror. All right, so I'm gonna hold the mirror out like this with my back to the mirror that's on the wall. That's just because it's a lot easier than trying to do this, where we're holding the mirror behind our head and all that. All right, so with the mirror over here, see, I want this line to come straight down and a little to the back. I want to just angle back a little bit like that. I don't want it to come quite straight down and follow the jaw like that. Because the idea here is that you want this line to follow the jawline, or at least follow the shape of it. So there's my jaw right there. We've got this line all the way down there. But think of this shape kind of like a butcher's knife. You want an even rectangle from here to here. So to get that, we need to curve this line back just a little bit. All right, so I always put a finger on my face as a stabilizer. So you can see I'm not moving anywhere with the clipper just yet, but like, see, I have my finger here so that like I just have to pivot my hand around that finger and I don't have to like float in and land the airplane. All right, so let's get this first line. I'm gonna start at the bottom here. Press the line in, push away. Press this one in, push away. There we go. And then I'll go clear out everything else around it. And I'm gonna round this corner off just a little bit. And there we go. All right, so while we're on this side, let's go ahead. I'm gonna round this off just a little more. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and hit this line right here. So like I said, we're going corner of the lip. Really gradual curve all the way up to the cheekbone. So I'm gonna hold the trimmer upside down like this. There we go. I'm gonna slide down to the line. Stop right there. All right, now I'm gonna travel up. Since I'm right-handed, the right side is always the hardest for me. Just because it's impossible to do this side without your hand getting in the way. Cool. For the mustache, I'm just gonna carve a nice line right at the edge of the lip. All right, let's do the other side while we're here. All right, and let's go ahead and get this cheek right here. Cool. All right, so now I'm gonna do this side of the neck. So if you'll switch around over here. Can you see? Cool. All right. It might actually be easier if you're filming the mirror right here. Yeah, there we go. Cool. And I'm just going to take this comb and blend my sideburn in a little bit. This is actually going to be our last day open before we shut down for the next week or two. So we got a couple people getting last minute haircuts. All right, and if you trust yourself to do this, you can go around and clean up some of the wild hairs that you've got going on. And how I would do that is just to look in the mirror, find the silhouette, and then see anything that sticks out of there, and just slowly go by and freehand those away. Just doing this will add a lot of miles to your beard. Cool. There we go. Now I just need to clean this up with a razor. I actually usually don't shave with a razor around here just because I'll get razor bumps really bad no matter what I do. So if I do anything, I'll just trim it with like a foil shaver. But we're gonna make another video here soon about how to get your partner to trim up your neckline, because I know a lot of you guys will have a crazy neckline going on with hair growing down into your shirt. So I want to make sure you guys get cleaned up there. So thanks for watching, and stay safe.